Well, through my life, of course, I've had a few influences from great musicians who influenced me a lot. My teachers, I can mention each of them actually. Well, I studied in Italy also, in Rome, for a couple of years with Giuseppe Selmi. And my teacher in Sweden, my original teacher, was also of Italian background, Guido Vecchi. Then I went to London to study with William Pleath, who meant a lot to me actually, Jacqueline Duprez's teacher. And it was through her recommendation actually that I went to him. Then a little later in my career I met with Mstislav Rostropovich, and he meant so much to me in many ways. Actually, he helped me also career-wise and so on. Otherwise, I played 6 full years in orchestra in Stockholm also, from when I was 22 years old with the Radio Symphony Orchestra. And the chief conductor at that time was Sergiu Celibidache, who I have to say I learned incredibly much from him about how to think music, and I'm not on his level when it comes to thinking music, but it was extremely important. Well, I would say that I had a different relationship in a way with each of my teachers, you could say, but it was always a friendly atmosphere also with my teachers, and I think also with my students, but I think you have to ask my students this question actually, because I have students from so many different backgrounds, and I have had through my life, and of course it has also to do with what they are used to, what they expect, and so on. And I am who I am, I think, with each of them, I hope. Well, it was 3 completely different personalities, and musical personalities also. Super interesting, I have to say. Actually, I know all 3 of them from before. Yeah? I have worked with them before also. Well, I think for me it's a difficult question for me to answer, I have to say, but I think for me I compare what happens in music quite a lot with both literature, of course, yeah, with theater actually. I don't mean that music should be theatrical, but there is something which is how an actor or actress needs to pronounce so clearly and to be a personality on stage which is not you. It's somebody else. And that's what happens in the music all the time. If you play a sonata by Beethoven, or you play Dvorak cello concerto, or you play a Bach suite, or you play modern work, or so. It is like such different styles and different kind of knowledge that you need to really give to the listeners. Mm-hmm.